Oh my God, look at that brim. Oh, hey! What? What? Oh my gosh, it's a monster. That's a monster. Let's freaking go.
Oh my gosh. How about that, buddy?
That was cool.
That was awesome. We did it.
Oh man, you don't get no better than that right there.
Awesome buck. There you go, Manny.
Cheese.
Let's go, baby.
Now I am.
That's my biggest buck ever. Look at the width on him. I can't believe what I'm looking at.
There it is, boys. That one shell. That's all it took. Oh my gosh, yep, that's him. Perfect shot.
Look at that thing.
Give me some. Give me 5. We did it, guys. Let's go. Well, guys, basically this is our first glimpse of the 2025 deer season on Hunter Edge Outdoors. Right now, we've decided to move the double main stand from the kudzu further on back that way because I just know there's more deer back there, and there's a bedding area just straight out that way, and of course tons of acorn trees over there, and there's not been many activity here, especially during late season here in the kudzu, so we're going to try something different. But me and the boys are here. Mason is getting attacked by ants right now.
Yeah, look at them all.
Oh, you do see them all? Where are they at? Oh gosh, no wonder. That's where you've been getting bit. The lifeline. I don't know if I got that on film, but a bunch of ants all over. And Weston's the ratchet man. He's trying to get all the ratchet straps down. But we finally found a time to come out here and get this stand down. And I honestly feel like, I mean, what do you think, Mason? There's definitely a reason that's going to be better over there. If you think about it, hardwoods, acorn trees, and bedding area.
Yeah, there's a bunch of big white oaks over there.
All right, Mason, untie that and bring it up here.
Untie what?
The lifeline.
Well, we're fixing to get this stand moved, so hopefully the best of hunting. I tell you guys a lot, the best of Hunter Ridge Outdoors yet to come, but hopefully the best of buck or maybe deer hunt, period. Part of it will be over that way. So Mason continues to struggle with what I thought the permethrin would help. Oh gosh, they're everywhere. Look, oh Lord, it's the red ants. Oh dude, we gotta take care of business. Did you bring it with you? Did you bring the permethrin with you?
I ain't gonna kill them.
Oh Lord, we're in trouble now.
Why do you come down here and do this?
Only downside though, there's been a doe that's been coming here about every evening on camera, right out there where that tree is. The camera's right there. And today I knew she'd be bedding in there is kudzu, a lot of kudzu in the woods, but Bubba, I know how you feel. They are awful. You were standing right in the midst of them. But, sorry I'm losing it over here. Mason's getting bit by ants. And it's no fun at all. What do you think, Weston? You think the setup's gonna be good over there?
Yeah.
We got 3 major things. Bedding area, acorn trees, trails, and a bunch of protein kudzu in there. I think we're on the right spot. So, but we bumped the doe again, but this time she did not blow like Thursday when I went here to look for the tree. But Mason picked out a better tree, and there's more flat ground when baiting season comes. We can put the corn out, but
Listen, you have to wait.
Dude, y'all, I'm
I
excited.
mean, you can't touch it.
So we got in here clean, and we're gonna try to come in and out clean every single time. That's the main thing. So we're just gonna at least try to make it out of this ant zone here. We're coming to y'all from the tree stand news update, and we have found our destination. There she is, the tree. The kudzu field is what you said, 85 yards? 85 yards that way.
80, 90 yards.
80, 90 yards on down that way. And here's all that kudzu where that doe is bedded at, or was bedded at. And literally, you got not hardly any brush hardly over there in the ground. That's perfect. And then there's all the kudzu where they might be bedding, or they'll be bedding way on down there. What do you think, dude?
Hopefully you get you a big one this year.
But, well, I mean, a doe would be nice too, but here's the only downside. As we were moving the stand across the fence, Mason.
Yeah, yellow jackets don't like me this time. Done been stung twice.
Y'all, if I had a GoPro on my head, I would have got every bit of that action. I never seen, Mason can run in a marathon now, I think, y'all. But no, seriously, he did get stung by a yellow jacket twice, same one. And he took off that hat and he gone, so. But downside is this giant log is right here underneath us. So we need to.
We'll cut it with a chainsaw.
Well, I think we can get, what do you think? I think we can get the ladders closer here. What do you think? I hope so.
Maybe.
Because I need to be more left as I can in order just to be able to shoot. Because I'm thinking when bait season comes in, put corn or whatever right there. And dude, there's just trails all through there. Bam, bam, bam. So we might be pretty good. We're just waiting on Weston to get back. He went to get him a water, but so, well, we'll let you know what the view looks like from up there. So should be pretty good. I'm gonna call him Mr. Yellow Jacket now.
It's right here.
Okay. All right, guys. This is my string music right here. When you know the ratchet straps are tight and the stand is hung, we was able to get it across this log, so now I can turn left and shoot at the bait pile, the future bait pile, that is. And yes, it is pitch black dark, and honestly, I think it's the best time. People say it's the best time to do this, and I guess hang a stand too with that and put out corn. But let's go see what it looks like up here. All right. As you can see, we're doing a little bit more work, getting the trail blown out. Because you know, this is in a very good area where a lot of deer can be in, and you never know when they could be in here. So, my cousin Mason is blowing out a trail, and this BR 800 from Steel is unbelievable. Full throttle, hardly no leaves on the ground. Trail that leads right to the stand. We're doing a little bit of, we'll do a little bit of limb trimming with my GTA 26 and the extension pole, so I'm excited about that. And while we get to doing this, I want y'all to check out something very cool. My dad and I, actually 2 months ago, we went up to one of the leases that we got back. Can't wait to share some clips and hopefully some harvest from up there with y'all this year. But we planted some food plots, and I want y'all to check out basically a DIY do-it-yourself disc horror. I think y'all let me know in the comments. I think it's pretty cool. Who says deer aren't scared of stuff? Y'all, I kid you not. Dude, how long we been making noise in here with that blower?
30 minutes.
30 minutes we've been blowing a trail. And first of all, look at that trail. Me and Mason are both proud of that, ain't we?
Yep.
Dude, y'all, you can't make this stuff up. Dad was just telling me the other day, of course, you know, with a lot of noise and stuff, there won't be a lot of deer in here, or there won't be any deer, period. I'm sitting up here. Y'all, I've been walking around. I just got up the stand, not even a minute and a half. Mason says, don't move, there is 2 deer standing right there. Y'all, they were 50 yards. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. 2 deer were 50 yards right here in front of us. 2 does. It's the does that have been coming in here. We sat up here, didn't move. I mean, we got up and looked, but the wind was bad anyway. We didn't know it, and we was already in here. It's only 2 miles an hour, but the wind was blowing right to them. They were making their way down. They were coming from the bedding area that way, and they were making their way down the hill there. And normally we'd bump that one right here behind us. So folks, what I'm hoping is that they changed their pattern, not enough to where we kicked them out. And I hope we didn't just blow anything right there for good, but I don't think we did, but they were coming from that direction. So I'm hoping now that by the time I can come in here and hunt, that nothing is bent down behind us. So, but they're used to this noise stuff, y'all. It's crazy. Just now trimming up some limbs. We're probably about done, but got a couple shooting lanes. I can shoot all day back here behind that big limb, but I mean, that's easy to avoid. And cranes a couple more lanes right here, stuff right there. So I'm excited, y'all, but man, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. That is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 whitetail season on Hunter Ridge Outdoors, baby. I can't even tell y'all how humbled I am. This evening, I've only been in the stand 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So much wonderful stuff has happened. God's been so good to me. We've got a lot of deer showing up on camera at all of our places. I was at the beach on opening day, so I missed opening day. So this is my first hunt of the year. It's Thursday. And I am so pumped to be able to have a chance to maybe shoot a deer here this evening. No better way to kick off my first hunt of the year here at my grandpa's old house, where 2 years ago I tagged out on bucks. This place we've had this place for a very, very, very long time. This whole property, the whole area, was owned by one of my great uncles. We used to live here, I used to live here, my families and all that. So there's fond memories that go way back, like 50 or more years ago. Probably 50 years ago at the most. Because my great-grandparents used to live here, just behind me. So this area is so special to me. Here in this particular area, no shooter bucks have showed up yet, according to the cameras this year. But there are a couple good does that are in trouble. There's a young buck that comes in here. I think there's 1 or 2 fawns this year deer that come in here. But his leg head is in trouble. I got good news for me and bad news for her today, Lord willing. Going to give the G5 dead meat the first ever go. Recommended by the man himself, Travis T-Bone Turner. So blessed to be able to communicate with these guys and keep up with them, see what's happening during their season. And I definitely let them know if something gets stuck. And maybe this evening, that big doe or one of those nice does comes in here. And maybe she won't stand a chance. And another cool factor, over the past couple months, we're not here really lately, but about 2 or 3 months ago, we've been having daylight encounters 2 different times in a day of coyotes. So in the summer, there was definitely a litter of pups born in the area, because literally they would go back and forth. They would go across the gas line in the morning, come back in the evening. They had their own routine like deer do. And then to add to that is the fact that a very rare black, that's right, black coyote has been in here, had encounters with him or her last year, if it's the same one. And if that joker comes through, any coyote comes in here, they will not stand a chance. I got news for you. But I am ready, y'all. I am ready. This is probably going to be one of, if not the best season, Lord willing, of my life as far as deer hunting goes. Definitely one of them. So many incredible opportunities have come along. I cannot wait to share with y'all. But let's start it off with a bang. Excuse me. Let's take it off with a stick. Let's do it, y'all. Deer season, here we come. wait, I'm super excited. This is my first hunt here on this new stand, or not new stand, but new area. This is the one that we put up a couple months ago, me and my cousins. I feel like this is going to be an awesome spot for the rest of the year. Unfortunately, I did spook one going in. Best case scenario, it was a doe. Don't want to spook any at all, but it had to be a doe. It sounded like one when she blew. And, but other than that, got in. I didn't see any coming in, so I frequently checked the camera and I didn't see anything in here, so still got plenty of corn. Just put some out 2 days ago. A month ago, we had, well, let me back up. Back in June, there was a very big buck, still growing velvet at the time. Looks like it's going to be in the 140s, 150s, but a huge buck. Nice brow tines. But then, late August, about a month ago, we had a giant show up. I mean, a huge buck, easily 140s, probably 150s. Buck of a lifetime for sure. Haven't seen him in a month, but you never know. You never know. He could show up tonight. And there's also a old mature buck in here. Won't even score 100 inches, but he's barely a 7 or 6 pointer, probably a 5. But he's decent, but his body is huge. Neck is big, just nothing but big body, huge body deer. Bigger body deer of any deer I've killed. I was gonna wait until November if he came in, but I don't know. I sure would love to get one with a bow. I don't know. And, you know, I never did get a buck last year, so it's only between me and the good Lord. The Lord's going to help me make that decision. He came in Thursday after last light, and that's the first time I've seen him since late August when he shed his velvet, so you just never know when they can show up. We got a decent amount of does in here. Going to avoid shooting them until after the rut. We want to keep them in here because this is a nice area. A lot of big bucks been here the past few years. And so now you say, where's the kudzu? Well, the kudzu is about 90 yards away. They don't go in there that much anymore. And believe it or not, guys, we have had a cold spell right before deer season. So some leaves have already started falling. Acorns are already dropping. And we're in the perfect setup. I cannot wait, man. Hopefully we'll at least see something this evening. And Lord willing, we will. It'll be a great evening either way. Thank you, Lord. Y'all stay with us. We'll get one. plan on hunting here this evening, or not hunting at all this evening. That was my plan. Also the threat of thunderstorms, but according to the radar, we are good. Things have changed, and over here at the property where I have had success at the last couple of years, this is where I killed that big doe with a bow 2 years ago, and where I took that big doe with a 308 with my buddy White here in the stand. Things look different here now. There was no deer feeder, and it is a food plot that's been planted, and most of it is really grown up. There's still some more growing up kind of further out, but I guess with the rain and the way the ground is kind of going downhill this way, I think all the rain just kind of rushed it towards me. There's more of it right there, but I put a bucket of corn out, got the Happy Herd caramel apple coat all sprayed on it, and now we sit here and wait. Actually, when I was hunting Thursday, which I didn't see anything at my grandpa's old house, but over here, a big 9-pointer walked out at 6:30 in the evening. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Didn't see anything at all on camera here last night, but with all the rain we've had the last 24 hours, I personally believe they're going to be moving. We've had some turkeys been showing up here as well, feeding on the food plot, and that's a good thing. That's for all habitat. And but yes, a group of bucks showed up here in August. 2 great 8-pointers, one big 9-pointer, the one that showed up the other day, and got a perfect wind blowing around my face. The bucks have been hanging out. We've had a couple daylight showings here, so maybe that big one can step out this evening and I can get it done with a bow. Man, that would be so awesome. I'd love to put a G5 dead meat through one of them son of a guns for sure. And he'd come out at the opposite direction. The reason I wasn't here is because the wind was bad. It was blowing from me straight to the woods where they normally come out of. But he'd come out on the opposite side and outsmarted me. But maybe this evening, one of those bucks is going to get outsmarted. Plenty of does here. I mean, like half a dozen of big does here. Not going to shoot any here in this particular area in early season, just because there's so many of them, or there's a good amount of them, and I want to leave all of them here for the bucks. My grandpa's old house is where I really want to kill a doe in early season with a bow, but this is one of the places that has had big buck spot sightings at, so maybe this evening, Saturday, is going to be the night. Maybe it's the good Lord's will to bless us. It's all about His will and His timing. So, stay tuned. It's going to be good. shaking. That's not the biggest buck of my life, but that is a big one. Yo, that is a mature deer. And I got shaken, boy. I did not hear him crash, but it looked like he was hit. I know he was hit. I hope I did everything right. I did not squeeze it. I just, as soon as I knew I had him right there, I just went for it. I didn't hear him crash or anything, but we're gonna go down here and see if we got something. Oh, Lord, please. Please, Lord. Boing. We got him, y'all. We got him. Look at that deer. He's, like I said, he's not my biggest, but look at him. He's a bully. He's mature. Look at that neck on him. That's the biggest body deer I've ever shot. Look at that. Look at that deer. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Look at him. Look at the mass on him. Look at it. Yeah, he was coughing up too. Oh, look right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, buddy. He's been out for a while too. Look at that, y'all. He ain't the biggest, but he's the biggest body deer I've ever taken. Look at the mass he's been rubbing too. Oh man, look at that deer. Definitely a lung shot. And I am pumped to have him. When I seen him come out, I couldn't help it. My heart was just racing. And I knew it was one that needed to be taken out. He's mature and old. Best season ever. 2025 is just getting started, baby. Look at that. He's tall too, but I'm just, what's he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pointer. Look right here. Look at this right here. Get the camera on here. See it? He's got a tumor or something growing right there, or he's been stabbed by either one. Look at that. Look at that. What do you think? Just fighting, or? I mean, it's too early for that, but. Yes. Hey, here's something too. Trying to get the hat on him. There we go. There we go. This is the official mascot of Hunter Ridge Outdoors. Man, that is awesome. Thank you, Lord.
When I go out there to see it, I sit out here a lot.
Uh-huh. Y'all ever seen a rooster sleep in the garage? There's one right there for you.
He gets over there in that corner over there and goes to sleep.
How about that? Hey, Whiskey. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? He is going up now. There he is, y'all. Look at that.
I'll do one side, you can do the other.
We doing it the old-fashioned way. We had no other option, right, McQuay? There we go. Look at that belly, dude. That thing is huge. Golly. Old mature deer taken out of the herd. Apparently, Sable likes some deer hide. Hey, Whiskey. I got you another deer. Uh-oh.
Too sweet, Sable.
Oh, hey, Whiskey. Hey, buddy. Hey. You all over me.
Let's cut up around the legs real quick.
Watch out, they're getting a little... Ooh, hey, buddy. What is that? Oh! Whoa!
Sable. Whiskey, go to that butt, buddy. He probably fell down.
Whiskey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. All right, y'all. I haven't been in the bed yet. A few hours later, got settled in about an hour ago. Just got back. And looky here. That is the buck that I shot tonight. Old mature cold buck, they call it. So that deer was definitely needed to be taken out right there. Honestly, y'all probably expected me to kill a big mainframe deer, but like I said, when I saw him come out, my heart got to going, and I knew I wasn't gonna let it. I knew I had to shoot. But like I said, we got one more buck tag left, and I'm gonna make sure it's something bigger than anything I've got rack wise. But man, I'm so happy. Thank the Lord for this deer. I'm just humbled. And definitely a mature deer for sure. Cull needed to be taken out of the herd. Plenty more good ones in there though. I feel like it's gonna get even better this year at that particular area. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking forward to this season. It's gonna be the best one yet, and we just getting started.